video we're going to be looking at the autumn collection from the GellifiQue gel range. So we've got pumpkin spice, okra, copper embers, plum jam, blackberry and ultramarine. I'm doing these again on clear tips just so you can see the colour saturation within these gels. So let me move these a little bit out of the way. So I'll bring this in. So this one's pumpkin spice. It's a nice warm, it is a nice warm pumpkin colour. It's got those orange earth tones to it. It's a little bit thinner, this gel, than others that I've used within this range. So as you can see, there are a little few streak marks within the clear tip on this one. So this one definitely will need the 2 coats. So that one's just self-leveled off. And I'll cure that one for the 30 seconds in a 48 watt LED UV lamp. So this one is okra, I think it is, and it's more of an orange colour compared to the pumpkin spice. So we'll put the first coat on this one. This one's just a wee bit thicker than the pumpkin spice one. So I'm just putting these on very, very thin. Drag that down the full length of the tip to give it its first coverage. And once again, the little flying bits as I always get in here. I'm having work done, so I apologise. So we'll just let that one self-level off. These are going to need the 2 coats, as I said before. When you put these in the lamp, actually, they are gorgeous oranges. I'd love to be able to take the camera off. That's just too technical for me. So back on with the second coat of pumpkin spice. Once again, very, very thin. Doesn't need lots of gel to get that coverage on these. You can see that's all nicely levelled off itself, and into the lamp it'll go for the 30 seconds. And bring back out the, I think it's okra. If I'm wrong, I apologise. This is more of the orange one. Do like this one. These are very autumnal colours. So there's lots you could do just with a plain paint, or you could do with the your nail art. There's lots you can do with this particular lot. I like the fact you can do that where you not just go, oh, I can only use that as a nail. Right, this one is copper embers, and this one's got a sparkle to it. Now, all the other sparkles I've used have been absolutely brilliant coverage, so we'll see what this one turns out like. So let's bring that in. Yeah, once again, those sparkles are completely throughout, so you're not going to be having to mess around and try and get a full coverage with the sparkles. So very thin layer, as you can see right through that nail still. So it's a thinner gel compared to some of the deeper colours. So that was the okra that's just come out. Looks very orange on my camera there. It's not that orange in. That's a little bit better. Yeah, it's not looking as orange now. So we'll just wait for the copper embers to come out, and then I'll move on to the plum jam. So I'll open these in preparation. You watch. Gonna knock them all over the place now. Quite looking forward to doing this ultramarine one. It looks really, really good for a blue. Right, so this is the copper embers come out, so you can still see through that. The coverage is beautiful. It's still got all of the glitters all the way through the colour. There's no blank spots. So another thin coat. And drag that back down the nail. So if this was on your client, it obviously wouldn't be see-through as it is on the clear tips, and that's why I do it on this, so you can actually see how opaque the colours are. So that's its second coat. I'm going to pop that in and we'll get on to Plum Jam. This is a purple sparkle. So it's got those very, very fine glitters running through it. So we might see the difference here. Let's have a look. See, that's gone on and it's very opaque already. Now you might find with these deeper colours, they may need longer to cure with them being so opaque. So just watch out in your lamp when you're curing them. You don't want to leave uncured product on your clients. And as you may have seen in one of my earlier videos, one was uncured. I did manage to correct it, but I would never have done that on a client in a million years. So in that goes. Right, so this one is your copper embers. So you can still see it, you can still see through. It's not as opaque as, oops, stuck to that one, as that one. But on a natural nail, that's going to be perfectly fine just in its two coats. And so we've got Blackberry next. Oh yeah, Plum Jam's just about to come out, so let's have a look. It's the first coat of Plum Jam, so you can just see through the nail. You can just see through that tip. So let's get our second coat on and see what coverage this gives us. That is absolutely gorgeous. I love the depth of this. And those, I'm just trying to figure it out. They are like a pink. The glitter that's run through it is like it's like a pink, but it's not pink. It's like a pinky purple. Goes very, very well with it. Really sets it off. Whether you'll be able to see, can you see them? Absolutely lush. Right, back onto Blackberry. So Blackberry is definitely a flat purple. I can't speak today. Right, so let's get this on. So we're going back to that medium consistency within the gel itself. So I'm putting it on very, very thin. Let that settle. It's really pretty purple. That's nice. Right. So that's Plum Jam with the two coats. So now you can't see through it at all. So it's done its job. It's all nice and opaque now. And then one we're looking forward to within this collection is the Ultramarine. So it's a nice blue that they've put in with this autumn collection. So absolutely lovely creamy blue. You can feel it's a more of a medium texture, consistency going down. Coverage is nice. So you'll see on there, just see through the nail. So we'll see what that looks like in its two coats. So here is our Blackberry, and I'm going to pop on a second coat just to give her that depth. You've got a lovely range. You're going to be able to do some lovely sets of nails and nail art out of this particular collection here. So all your autumn leaves, your pumpkins, this is going to really cover them all. A few glitters added in, bit of texture, bit of outlining. Bob's your uncle, and you're going to have a really nice set of autumn nails for your clients. Right, so as you can see, you can still see through that tip just a little bit of ultramarine. So we're going to pop on its second coat. These are all got cured in the lamp, and they're going to have the armour top coat on them, and that'll be what's in the pictures that follows. So you can see that's pretty much completely covered the tip. You can't see through the tip now. So let's have a look once it's cured what it looks like. So give that 30 seconds. Right, so we've got pumpkin spice, true to colour and true on the camera as it is to eye. And then we've got the ochre. Once again, these are all true to colour, true to eye now. So I must have done something right with the settings. I'll lose that on the next one. We know that's going to happen. And then we've got copper embers, and that's got that shimmer of the glitter running through it. Once the camera picks it up and stops blaring. Doesn't help I'm moving, so I can't tell the camera off. I'm going to, but I can't tell the camera off. Right, then we've got Plum Jam, so once again that's got the glitters through it. It adds just that nice little depth to it, so it's not just flat. It is lovely. Do like that one. Then we have Blackberry, nice purple. Lovely finish to it. And these are, you're seeing these without the top coats, so you're seeing it within its raw state. Top coat's just going to add a lot more shine and protection to it. Ultramarine, and now you can see you can't see through that at all. It's totally opaque. So brilliant coverage on that one. So that is your autumn collection from GellifiQue. Thank you.